So, last time, we crossed a frozen lake and, had sex in a boat on the lake before it froze over. Yeah, totally necessary. It was totally necessary. Alrighty, there's the lighthouse. That's the lighthouse? It doesn't look anything like a lighthouse.
It's a clinic.
Lighthouse Clinic. It's a clinic, counseling, and family therapy. So the game tries to pull a fast one on us. You'll see in a second. I can open this to get this, which is... Never forget Harry Mason! And running down the hallway!
This is going
Alright,
nowhere.
this is the ending.
I'm spelling it out.
Okay.
You're not listening. Your troubled school days?
Yep.
How you're conflicted about marriage? Your denial of death? The unfounded guilt? Abnormal sexuality? 18
Now he
years
really,
of denial. A whole
really
universe
is
of fantasy
annoying.
in that thick skull of yours. A skull
See, that's not what a
teeming with
therapist should be
agents
like.
of repression.
That's
Blind
just
children
me.
clutching photos in the dark. Pale freaks
Really
goggle-eyed
me.
from watching home movies on loop. Term.
Is he like describing the adventure we just had? Or, because it's just, it doesn't make any sense if he is, really.
A young girl.
It really does not make any sense if he isn't telling us
She
what,
blames herself,
yeah.
as all children do. Then daddy dies.
Alright.
What's a girl to do? Deny that daddy died. Deny who
What?
daddy was. What 7-year-old actually
What?
knows who their parents are anyway? So she obsesses and obsesses over this fantasy dad, propping up her make-believe with scraps of a happy life that never was,
Huh?
scraps of a father who never existed. Wake up!
Okay.
Your dad wasn't a hero. Wasn't your knight in shining armor. He was a human being. You never knew him. And you never
And
will.
there he is. So, Harry is not
Walking around in your
the
head
person,
isn't even a ghost.
right,
He
this
never
is
existed.
stupid, in my
Frankenstein's
opinion.
monster, a child's fantasy.
I mean, is he a ghost going to visit her while she's telling his story or
Your
something?
mother is alive.
Or is it just conveniently
She's not the monster you
you know,
make her out to be.
mixing up to that? It's just,
You need to live your life.
this is not the twist ending that would be good in my opinion. So yes, this is the ending.
You've been with me for so long.
I always will be.
And she's going, no. And now he's freezing over. It's finally his turn to freeze over and, die. As she decides to move on with her life. And stop believing he was there, going in. I don't get it! The whole thing. And there's Dahlia. Yep, there's her mom. Harry's wife. Who he didn't know because, yeah, everything is just... The whole story is just weird. And now we're seeing this again. Well, the thing about the story that really just bugs me is the whole psychological aspect. It changes based off your decisions. But you're not playing as Harry Mason. But you are playing as Harry Mason. Because you're playing as Harry Mason. Why should the decisions in the psychological thing affect you at all?
You'll be careful.
Unless you are Harry Mason. It's just
Harry.
really stupid.
It's just... Sweetie, don't film this. You know this has nothing
yeah.
to do with you, right? Even though Mom and Dad don't love each other anymore, we
So
both
this is
love
the same ending I got the first time I
you. We always
played.
will.
So yeah, I didn't get a different ending. Because the other ending sounded like crud. But basically the only thing that really changes at the ending is that last scene. So yep. So let's see what I am like, psychologically. Overall, an interesting patient. In these notes, I type very slowly because I do not want people talking while I type, because that is very rude, and rudeness is not worth being. So, let us talk about more of this later. I don't really get this twist ending threw the whole story off for me, because I thought it was, the whole time you're supposed to think it's Harry talking about his time, which makes it make sense with the psychological tests. But was she talking about his story? Was she that delusional to think that she was Harry Mason? I just don't get it. And the ending doesn't add up either, because he's either there or he's not there, or she's crazy, or I don't know. It's just it's just bleh. Okay, a bit of a dreamer, driven by positive ideals, wants to help, befriend, and nurture the otherwise enhance the lives of others, whether they want this or not. Quite interesting in reflection and self-improvement, sees life as a journey. I don't know if I see it like that or not, actually, but okay. Resorts to a lot of tired growth and floral metaphors. Likes to adhere, seems averse to conflict. Likes to refer to as a romantic. Likes to rely on intuition. The therapy felt like the right thing to do. Serious about relationships. Seems quite committed and family focused. Pretty straight-laced. I don't think this is a front. Dependable and committed, but lousy in bed. Okay. I wouldn't really know that. Very conscientious, says they are aware of obligations. Others might criticize for being too thorough and for speaking while people are typing. Claims to treat body well. Not necessarily a clean living type, but knows what is good for self. Thinks this has some importance. Likes to insist on tidiness and having everything in its place. Seems to take pride in being nice to others. I suggested patient would make a useful and reliable roommate. Patient smiled. Patient in a few words, clean and tidy. So, summing up, am sure Patient is reading while I type. They will be back. A lot of uncovered ground. Don't believe we've seen everything yet. Might be worth going back to the start and re-examining with benefit of what we know now. Think Patient will agree? No, I'm not going to be playing this again. I'm not going to be going to the other endings. No. If I wanted to see another ending right now, I would just go onto YouTube. Because this game really does not have replay value. At least nothing in it suggested to me that it was worth playing through twice. I played through partially once, but only twice through. Ugh. The only thing that changed was the outfits. I still had the same ending, but Dahlia was wearing less in this run, and that one girl didn't like John, and then suddenly liked John. So, yeah. She's now putting away her old stuff. All the mementos. So that's where they belong in the pot. I didn't notice that before. She's tidying up her life, age 7. All the stuff she believed was attached to her daddy. Sure, I'll save. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Silent Hill. Shattered Memories. Oh, it's been fun, but not fun. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's over. We'll be moving on to something else, I guess. See ya!